What is up, strength fans and bodyweight athletes? In today's video I wanted to share with you 4 easy tips on how not to skip your workouts. So we all eventually will have the urge to skip our workouts, no matter how much we love what we do. There are just some days you don't feel like working out, or you're too tired or too busy, so it will happen. And it's good to have a backup plan, some tips that can help you avoid this. So tip number 1 is to learn to self-motivate yourself. It's really important to learn to self-motivate yourself, and there even have been studies over here, you can click if you want, to see that prove that self-motivation can even improve performance. So it's really important to learn to self-motivate yourself. I'm going to give you 3 easy ways to do this. Number 1 is to use motivational music. Listen to music that gets you pumped up to train. Listen to music you like, and if you're training at home with homemade muscle, of course you can listen to whatever you want. Otherwise you just have to get an MP3 or whatever for the gym. So listen to stuff you like, and you can even download motivational audio like speeches and stuff like that, which you can click and listen to some of the stuff that helps me personally if you want. This is an awesome channel, check it out. It has a really amazing motivational audio and speeches and stuff like that. And the last way to self-motivate yourself, this is more like something you have to keep in mind, is not depending on others to get your workout done. So it's not bad, of course, to have training buddies, but eventually your training buddy will skip a workout, will not show up. So you need to have some ground rules. You need to say, like, for example, I'm not gonna wait more than 15 minutes, or I won't get discouraged the moment my friend cancels our workout and skip it myself also. So it's okay to have a training buddy, but don't depend on him for your workout. Tip number 2 is having a pre-workout drink, and you don't really need anything extra. If you're sleeping well, all you need is a good strong cup of coffee. Drink it black, drink it plain, just as I do, before your workout, and even have one during your workout if you want. That's what I do. And caffeine is a substance that has been proven to improve also performance. So having a cup of coffee before your workout is a personal ritual. Actually, I always do. It is not a bad idea. So have a strong cup of coffee. Tip number 3 is what I like to call the 90-20 rule. What this means is that 90% of the times, 9 out of 10 times, you only have to get through 20% of your workout in order to get back in mood to train. So if you're not feeling very well, if you're not in the mood to exercise, just try and push yourself to get through the first part of your workout. Just do your warm-up, just do it mechanically, don't think, act as a robot, and you will see that after that first part, the warming up and maybe a couple of sets of your first exercise, after that you will see that you will always find your mood back to exercise. So remember the 90-20 rule and always apply it when you're feeling too lazy, too bored, or whatever to exercise. Our 4th and last tip is ego depletion and training early in the day. So what is ego depletion? This is a term used by psychologists, and it has been even shown in studies that the more you do stuff that require a lot of discipline, a lot of energy out of you, it's about usually stuff you don't enjoy doing, the less energy you will have to do more of this thing. So for example, what I mean is, if you have to do a lot of stuff in one day that require a lot of discipline, if you have to go to work, if you have to go to the bank and do all kinds of boring stuff, if you leave your workout for last, even if you have energy, it will be difficult to find the discipline to push yourself to train if you're not in the mood. Of course, you know, a lot of people train later in the day. This is not a problem if you've made a habit out of it. But in those days that you will not be in the mood, if you already have your ego depleted, it will be even more difficult. So train early in the day, you know, train before you have to do a lot of stuff you don't enjoy. And this is the best way to avoid skipping your workouts. These are all the tips. Check out this article I wrote that described them in more detail. Check out my new ebook. You can download part 1 for free, like my Facebook group for a lot more tips like these on a daily basis. Like the video if you haven't liked the video, subscribe, and until next time, keep on training.